This is Shooting the Shit with Baldy, and I'm here with Jeremy and Greg from Cause of Ruin.
Woo! Wow. We're here, man. We're doing it.
In your opinion, don't mean shit to me. In your decision to blame it on me, holding yourself up high on that high horse, holding yourself up high, holding yourself up wide, pointing the finger at me, pointing it right back at you. We go back and forth, everything we do, holding yourself up high on that high horse, holding yourself up high, holding yourself up wide. Nothing set in stone, hidden out for certain. It's just like you to pull the curtain, holding yourself up high on that high horse, holding yourself up high, holding yourself up wide, pointing the finger at me, pointing it right back at you. We go back and forth, everything we do, holding yourself up high on that high horse, holding yourself up high, holding yourself up wide. Don't bring me down. Pointing the finger at me, pointing it right back at you. We go back and forth, everything we do, holding yourself up high on that high horse, holding yourself up high, holding yourself up wide.
So what's been going on? Been a hot minute since me and you talked.
I know. A hot minute. Isn't that a Chili Peppers thing? 1 hot minute?
Might have been.
I don't know. No, nothing much, man. Working, chilling, moving, practicing. We just played at the crossing, a benefit for Luna, a dog. It was actually a benefit for a dog, not a human being, but a life's a life. So we did, and they raised enough money for at least some treatment. For
2
it.
months of treatment.
Nice. What kind of treatment is it need?
Chemo.
Chemo?
Yeah.
Damn, dog. That sucks.
It doesn't
That's
sound
for good cause. We had a good time. It was,
Right.
it was a good time. There's a bit of a younger crowd there, and they were kind of getting into it, but it was like we're a loud ass rock band. So like we weren't the normal like DJ kind of or acoustic cut act kind of thing that usually goes on. Nothing against any of that.
Right.
You know, we're when people if you hire us, we're a loud rock band. If that's what you want,
We play the rock
we're
and
your
the roll.
guys. Yeah, we're your guys. If you want something that's low key and people are gonna sit back and talk, we're not your guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Greg's bass is really loud.
It is
Yeah,
100 watts.
Yeah, I'm jealous of your rig. I
Power.
always have been. I'm just gonna break in your house and steal it one night.
Well, I do got a 450 watt one.
You might find me in your house sleeping on it.
Yeah.
I love that rig.
I got the the RV 700. All it needs is a new circuit board. It's like $150.
That was awesome.
Are you trying to sell me now? Are you trying to sell me a
I'll say I might donate.
I
it to
didn't
you.
plug the speak-on cable in all the way, and I was doodling around on his bass, and something fried, man.
Yeah, when you don't have the speaker on hooked up to the speaker right, it fries
I had no
the
idea.
inside.
Hey, I found out never to hook an amplifier to an amplifier. I thought I'll make this motherfucker hot.
Yeah, I remember
Woke up
that.
4 o'clock in the morning. My wife telling me the apartment's on
Hey,
fire.
something's on fire.
Yep, the apartment was.
That's awful.
It was shitty. So that's your latest show? Yeah. What have you guys done around like town right now? You guys got anything going on? You guys going out of town to go do anything?
We're
You
gonna play
got
with,
recordings?
Faust and Syraxis and Sons of Cain, July 27th, and JJ Heron. So we played there before with our buddies in Skydweller. Shout out, Skydweller.
All right.
Thigh smeller.
Thigh Smeller, Guy Dweller,
What'd you say? Guide smeller?
Guy Dweller.
Guy dweller.
Those are our guys, man. Those are our
Yeah.
dudes.
Those are homies.
Seeger cracks me up.
We've had killed a lot of brain cells with them fellas and had a lot of good
Yeah.
time. and shit.
I've seen a lot of the videos. Looks like fun.
A lot of fun.
I missed some of the brain, killing brain
As far as
cells.
recordings go, I think we're done recording.
Yeah, we've got enough for our demo.
So is there a date? Are we gonna see this fucking thing?
Hopefully,
I
fall.
figured it'd just get bald, but I know how squirrel is.
I think it's getting mixed and mastered now.
Yeah,
Who's you guys got doing it?
Mike Miller, he has
Jump
a
Jet.
Jump Jet studio, but he records at Red Pill Studio in St. Louis.
Gotcha.
So he used to be in New Baden, and it was on, it was literally on a farm. His house and studio was on a farm, but he had a great house to record in, and we recorded there with our demo that we have, and all the stuff on like the Spotify and all that stuff. And we recorded there, and he moved to St. Louis, so we have to rent out. I would say a legit studio. I mean, this place is legit.
Right.
You walk in, there's a Neve board. The guy has everything is analog to digital. So
Right,
the board's
right.
analog.
Yeah.
He's got 2 reels, which he doesn't record with a reel because the other guy who owns it, that's his thing. But everything's all analog and
That's nice.
to digital. Like
So what you're saying is that you need to be a working band to go record with that guy.
he charges on the hour, but for us, once we did one track, I said, okay, well let's try do one track there.
Right.
And we did, and the product you get tenfold. It's like,
Yeah,
it's worth the money.
Now, the product you're talking about is the stuff that what we're seeing online from you guys right now, as far as Facebook and all that shit. Is it a finished product from that
The-
guy, or is this something?
The
you
ones
guys-
that are out are done. Was done at Mike's house.
Or is that a mixed product? is what
That's
I'm saying.
the demo.
The demo. Okay, so that's an unmixed.
And
It's mixed and mastered, but
we have a couple singles out that weren't on the demo, like Hard Hands and What's Left.
Yeah.
We have those out that aren't on the demo, but they're going to be on the EP with
Okay.
other shit. We got to put something.
You
out.
have to have an unmixed and a mixed version.
Yeah,
you have
gotta
to.
be.
You have
I
to.
can't sit around with my thumbs in the butt.
Yeah, I'm good at that though.
let's go ahead and toss this out there. It's
So what do you guys think about the scene right now? And what I mean, I tell everybody this too. This will be the 4th episode. The scene in my eyes is your fan base, people that are coming to see you. What do you guys think is going on with the scene right now? Are you guys getting a lot of people to your shows, or is it like everybody else is dealing with right now, where it's what we dealt with as well, the blind eye. There's no one coming, but everybody's online present for you.
Yeah, we're getting some people out. I mean, the people that,
Is it getting better?
Well, it's getting better. It's just, we played that little benefit thing, and I think I've seen maybe 4 people out of 20 that were actually really focused in. One lady, we were playing Van Halen, and this one lady was just all about like the old school cover stuff that we were, pulling off. And she was trying to have a good old time. So, I mean, it's slowly but surely. I mean, building up a fan base ain't easy.
no.
It takes time. You got to play out. Get in front of people. I don't know.
Could be partly about the venues. The venues might not be something that somebody is impressed with either.
Yeah. Maybe.
I can't say that I'd want to go to the same bar every show or whatever, but there's not enough promotion going on, really.
No. Not enough promotion in advance going on. I mean, bands can promote day in and day out, and, well,
Yeah.
I'll take a break. You can promote the living daylights out of it, and I think all of us, and maybe Coors Light, some of the easy drinkers.
Half that hard shit.
I think all of us know that we all of us have played shows where the band has promoted the living daylights out of it, sold tickets, I mean, really busted ass.
Oh, yeah.
And venues just in, and I'm not pointing in any direction.
No, they're all
that
guilty.
way,
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
But
over on that side of the river.
yeah, over on that side of the river. I'm not a big fan of that. Me and Greg are not. I'm with Greg.
You talk about the St. Louis scene?
Well, okay, so
I said it on the last episode. It's fucking tapped out.
if you compare
It's fucking
Evansville-
tapped out. It's been tapped out for years.
If you compare Evansville to St. Louis, you'd never go to St. Louis ever again. And
No.
I don't think
We played,
Even north of here.
we're not really interested in going to St. Louis.
Even
for
north
a
of
while.
here.
We played Evansville, and we got a huge reaction. We played this battle, and at first I'm like, we know how the battle things go. But we played this battle of the bands thing.
You got bands hanging
though,
out.
Yeah, even though we didn't win it, we got likes, we got crowd reaction, we got people that really enjoyed what we did.
Is that the one Sky Dweller was also on the bill? Is that the one I was thinking
That
of?
was the second one.
Oh, was that the second one? My bad.
Mansco's or whatever.
We played Kevin's backstage twice.
See, Kevin's backstage, that place was packed.
Where was that at?
It's like in downtown
Across
Evansville.
from the Ford Center.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the place is packed. Everybody's into it. Everybody's having a good time.
Right.
The bands are hanging out together. Like, they don't even know who the hell we were. Like, they've never seen us before, but they could obviously, I don't know how, but they knew we were in a band.
Even
Facebook, man. Facebook.
Right.
some of the other bands that, like I said, we were probably I would say the heavier band that was there.
We got called Five Finger Death Punch.
Is that the one? I seen that comment.
Wait
I
a
seen that
minute.
comment. And then I seen
Wait.
Seeger and like 40 other people. They apparently don't know what the fuck they mean.
What are you talking about? Five Finger Death Punch? No way.
Yeah, Jeremy, you remind me so much of, Ivan Moody.
Like,
Minus the, hair.
Still got some. It's getting thin, a little thinner, but
Right.
it's still there. But no, we got a great crowd reaction. And
What do you think about the local scene, though? Not to cut you off, but what do you think about the local scene? I mean, as far as
This
we all know the fucking local
better.
scene around here right now. The bars
There's
are.
a lot of acoustic.
It's hard to find a bar right now.
There's a lot of single acts playing out, like acoustic acts and single
Yeah,
small pieces playing out. I see a resurgence of that big time.
yeah, it's kind of flipped back to the beginning.
Because people can sit back and have a conversation with each other and rub
And not-
elbows. And I mean,
Yeah.
you put a live rock band in the mix, man, we're going to blow your fucking ears off.
Right.
But you're going to like it.
I don't see it growing if that's what you're asking. I don't
it's-
see there's any growth.
Yeah, I don't think
there
there's
hasn't
much
been
growth around here. I mean, the
for
VFWs and
probably
the
years.
Eagles and shit like that are all finally moving. Or they've either closed or they've moved away from
Yeah.
having us in those kind of places.
Yeah, all of them.
In this area, yeah, I think the only one near to here
Mexican
is
restaurant now, and the VFW
part of the library now.
our library.
And the Moose Lodge is up for 70 G's. Yeah, for a place that's full of holes. I went and looked at it personally.
I am 69,900. Like $820 short. But I got a couple bucks for the cause.
Right?
They told me that, and I'm not going to blow anybody up on blast or anything like that for legal
It would be
reasons.
expensive.
They were going to square foot it out to me if I wanted the bottom, like the basement. The basement could have been a badass venue, but there's holes in the ceiling, man. They just replaced all their wiring. So as soon as you go fire it up anything hardcore in there, it's going to fucking blow some shit up.
If you remember our CD release party we had,
Yes, I do.
the power kept shutting off because it's old as shit.
They replaced it.
Oh,
There's
When
4
we
breakers in
played
that bitch.
It was like
Big ass breaker.
2 songs in every band.
And you would lose everything but the fucking vocals and the bass.
Well, they had more electronics than the Kiss concert in there, which didn't help. We only needed about half of that, but still.
I missed 90% of that show because I was sitting out front selling tickets, though. I was out front with my ex-wife
I was like,
and my kids, if you recall.
yeah, there
You
was
were
a
running
fire,
around
man.
selling shirts.
I was hustling, baby.
Yeah.
I sold CDs
I
like
remember that.
hotcakes.
That was the Spirit of Chaos days, for those that don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Well, that's why I brought the banner,
Yeah.
the banner and the CD.
That was awesome.
Pictures of the Dickweed lyrics over there.
Yeah. I'm going to hang that fucking banner right there on the ceiling next to
I
the
knew it was
fucking
in the
618
closet.
plant.
I was like, man, this belongs down here. I don't need it.
No,
It belongs down here.
you alright?
You know what I mean?
Time to be enshrined.
Yes.
Fucker brought me some stickers, brought me some badass shirts, and just because he brought me a shirt, I have to give you the, stamp of approval from old fucking Ghostface.
Okay.
It takes a while. We have to do the
It's
stamp
like
of
when you
approval.
finally blow a good one, you're like,
Now that's Scary Movie, not Scary. Scary Movie, he blows one hell of a fucking load.
topic of conversation.
Sorry, I'm pausing for a conic break over here.
I'm going to take a piss real quick. I'll be back.
Have fun with that.
Well, I'm going to check the live thing over here.
Is it still going? Do you have me on video smoking marijuana?
Jesse, Bradley Reed says what's up. Hello, Jesse.
So-
I would say that was Jesse's girl.
Don't trust Rick Springfield with your girl, man. I'm
Right.
just telling you. He's not wanting to hold hands.
That's funny as fuck.
Blake Orton and right.
Who's right? His right or yours?
What?
His right or your
Went to
right?
who for how many cookies on the Tuesday night after soccer riot? During a bingo gangbang. Yes, I said that. We're waiting for Jeremy Bullock to finish twinkling.
I'm taking it down.
Yeah,
I'm taking it.
yeah, that's okay. You can take the microphone in there. I can make it happen.
Right.
I can make it happen. We gotta take the live feed in there.
Yeah. Put it from the shitter.
Wouldn't be the first time I caught him with his pants down. So what the fuck you been up to, Lutz?
Working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what people don't get around here is every one of these damn bands, everybody thinks it's like the Cypress Hill song. Can't think of the name of the song, but one of the lyrics in it is, it's still a job, it's just a fun job.
Yeah, I'd like to get to that point. That'd be great.
You know? I mean, we all, even like, we all have different lyrics. Like the three of us right here started in different bands than what we are in currently.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I am currently not in a band. You guys are in a band that I began in at one point in time. And
man. Oh, shit. Wow.
I think so.
Sweet, bro.
If not, it's one badass clubhouse.
That's
That's all a band really is, if you think about it. It's just it's a cool kids club.
It's a cool kids. We just get together and drink beer and play these things with friends.
Yep.
That's all it is.
And we try to make noise. And occasionally we do make noise. Occasionally it's, oh shit, that makes work. That might work.
For sure.
Jeremy's back from shaking his dick.
Man.
So we're going to talk about the next little standing point here. Venues or closings. Have you guys seen, did any of you, either of you, excuse me, there's not more than three of us here, so fuck it. Did any of you see the video from Unity Not Separation? Norman Lucas, I think is his name.
Which one?
The one where he was talking about venues that are closing right after Sons of Cain and Syraxis, their shit together. Help me out here. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on that.
How long is the video? Is it-
It never got reposted. He went live and he didn't share.
Oh, okay.
It was one of those that if you didn't catch it, fuck you. And I get that because you need to be part of it. You need to be on it. So a lot of you guys work, so I think
If
you
I
could
would,
have shared
yeah,
it.
I didn't catch it. I was gonna say if it's not a long video.
It's from Unity Not
throw it up.
Separation. It's the video where you talked about the closing of the venue that was under Field of Screams Presents.
Shipley talked about that on the last podcast.
Yeah, we lost
And I
that one.
caught all that.
What we're getting at is a little skit here. That was Jay, or
Play that one?
I believe so. I have it on my website. I can't think of the fucking name of it right now. We'll get to it, but I'm sure I've got it on here. Hold on.
Google it.
No, I ain't got to Google shit. I can go right to my website. It's literally right there. Anyway, they lost a place over there, and it basically caused them to have to shut down a whole show. And I keep wanting to say timeouts, but that ain't right because J&J's is where you guys are getting ready to play.
Yeah.
Over in Herring.
I'm not sure the venue. Is it Effingham?
It's up by them. It's up by Windsor and Sullivan. I can't think
So
of
the
where
place
it's
closed down.
They lost their venue, and Field of Screams Presents literally lost a venue for one of their shows, and they had out-of-state support coming into that fucking show. So that's why it pissed everybody off, and it didn't really piss them.
They're looking for.
They have nowhere they could fill the joint. You know what I mean? Where they could fill in for a location. Because that's one thing we've all had to deal with. Like I don't really remember having a show shut down. I remember some house parties that got raided, but never had a fucking party that got shut
Ditched
down.
on a show before with a certain place in Kell.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've talked about Twisted Sisters. I told you there's no editing here. If you want me to say it, I'll say it. That way you don't have to.
I mean, I thought that was.
I don't deal with places.
Build the wall!
I don't deal with places.
I think.
You said I can say
I think what
anything.
happened on that deal was a bullshit deal. Because the week before they had a bunch of metal bands in. Hey, listen, lady, did you not check out these bands before you asked them to come?
That's what I'm hearing.
Because when you have Annihilate the Hero fucking come to your place, they're gonna fuck shit up.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that sounds like a country act.
Yeah, that's not a metal band, is it? What's the
Keyword
other one?
should have been
What was
duh.
the other? Blood Tribe.
Blood Tribe.
Blood
Oh
Tribe.
yeah, from Indiana.
Oh, yeah, they're a
From
country
Evansville.
band.
Yeah.
They're a fucking country band. Yeah, you did not get the memo. These are fucking metal bands. They are gonna be loud. They're
That's
gonna
what I'm getting
fucking
at.
be brutal.
I don't care what your complaint is.
But-
Fucking give
but
everybody
you're gonna-
what your words.
You're going to cancel the
Yeah.
next show on a Saturday night that we promoted for because you had some metal bands in there and you don't want it too loud and too rowdy.
Right.
Wait a minute, we're a rock band. We had this thing lined up with like good acts. It's actually we're going to have a metal band, Death United, on there.
Right.
That was going to be their first show, and then it was who was the other band that was going to play with us? I can't remember.
You talking about the Twisted Sisters show?
Yeah, it was a couple years ago. Or whatever.
Yeah, I remember. That was when they decided to go from having local bands to going back to cover bands.
Right. Which
And
is
they
cool,
fucked
whatever.
everybody. No, it's not cool.
Whatever. I mean, that's a. It's a
I
business-
understand. No, I'm talking the way it was dealt with.
Yeah, you should
was not business worthy.
It should
That
have been
was
done
no
like,
good business
like that,
ethic.
because that's
Yes.
bullshit.
It should have been after the show.
Yeah, let us. You've
The
already,
next time you want to book, we'll tell you.
We've already
We're not doing
committed
it.
to
Hey,
anymore.
we don't want to do this again, which we've been told that in the past, playing it. For
Yeah,
hey, this was just kind of an experiment for metal bands.
Yep.
We're not really interested in this, but thanks for coming.
But we've also had places where we played and we didn't expect the highest paycheck we ever got. Red Zone. They had a DJ that got us paid that night. We were outside fucking trying to get our shit set up with a band that couldn't get their shit on stage in time. You know what I mean? And they couldn't get fucking loaded up, and when they finally did, they blew their sound.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It was not a good fucking show, but we got paid and we all hung out. We
Yeah.
got fucking tanked. I think all three bands made $500 as a whole.
That's pretty
It
good.
was like, what the fuck? I'm sitting there and he brought me the fucking money. I'm like, payday, boys!
Road beers.
Yeah, seriously, we got fuckered up that night.
And
Road beers.
Like, there could be a venue for bands like local independent bands to play. You know what I mean? Even if they made beer money, Jesus Christ, you know.
Right?
They're gonna bring their own beer anyway. But even if they make that gas money and sell some merch, back in the day, there used to be that coffee shop,
Yeah, the Epic.
the Epic.
Yeah.
Actually,
It was in the place where the coffee shop is
my
currently.
stepson, Caden, his dad, Dale. Well, Dale ran that for a short little time.
Yeah.
But he would have little bands and stuff like that. But it's like,
That was like on the main street, not running.
yeah.
Yeah, it was right next to Granada.
Which I wish they would do more local shit.
Who? The Granada? Yeah, the Granada has been under mass rehab since we found Uncle Dave's pick. Shrine.
Dude,
Yeah.
quick side story here. I was fucking hung the fuck over. Hung over. And I think it was the day after that. Because he had posted later, hey, I lost my pick thing.
Yeah, it had been
I
months.
woke
It had
up,
been
I'm
like 3 or 4 months since he lost it.
Yeah.
I have the
I'm
original
I'm
text
hungover
from you.
the show, and I'm like, I gotta go get some fucking bookstore coffee. I need some,
Right.
I need espresso or something. So I get my coffee and I'm fucking walking.
Now,
by.
where you come from, the Granada's going to be on your left, right?
Yeah.
Because you're going to the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I get my coffee and I'm walking and I look to my right. And what? It's just sitting there. I'm like, hey, somebody was in there. I said, knocked on the door.
Now, for
right.
those of you that
found
don't
it.
know, the Granada Theater was a theater that was built in the early 1900s in Mount Vernon, Illinois, and it's housed a lot of different cats. But But everything from orchestras to local bands in this fucking area. But there are these giant, I'm talking giant, probably 10-foot by 5-foot windows that are in front of this. And we lost a bunch of shit at this show, and it was Metal in the Mountains 5, I believe. It was the last one that we did at the Granada. And Jeremy walks by and sees Uncle Dave, who is like pretty much our grandfather.
He's the godfather.
He's the grandfather. And fuck godfather. He's the grandfather of this area around here. I think he's the oldest of all of us. I think that's in the scene right now. And that's about, I've got a list of 60 bands that have played Metal in the Mountains, played with us in SOC, played with Fun Gone Wrong, played with Liberty Bell, played with fucking Washco Low Lives. I mean, all of us have jammed together for the last fucking decade. Yeah. It's coming up on a decade now for all of us in this scene that are currently sitting in this fucking room right now.
For sure.
So we're the round 3, because the first round in this area, from what I'm being told by people like John Tucker, you know Tucker. I always call him Tucker the motherfucker. This guy has got knowledge going back to when the cover bands used to be the only circuit in this area. There was very few and far between original bands. It was a lot of cover bands like Power Load, Hales Boys, those kind of guys that ran the hotel scene around here before bars started picking them up. You gotta remember, the crossing was not what it was like when I was going there. When it was Gary's Pub, there was a smoke shack back there. That was it. There was nothing but grass. There was no stage, there was no deck, there was no fucking side deck, all that. There was a smoke shop out behind where you got fucking, you could go outside and smoke.
A long, long way. There's been a lot of great local bands since I've started playing back in, we started playing out. That's when I started actually playing out.
If it wasn't for Hunter Seeker and Fun Gone Wrong, we wouldn't have ever gotten a shot out there.
Our first show was Hunter Seeker.
Was that on 10th Street?
No, that was
Tavern on 10th Street. Hunter Seeker, Fun Gone Wrong, Spirit of Chaos. It's the Halloween show that we did out there.
Fun Gone Wrong played with brown paper bags. Rollo had a red paper bag.
The first show?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. For real.
That's awesome.
Nobody got the memo that day, I guess.
No, Rollo did that on his own. Oh. It was like we all had these. Actually, the fucking bag, like the evolution of that bag is kind of funny. I had a different design.
Yeah, dude, please.
It's a brown bag. We all had brown bags. They're fucking retarded. And they had nothing on the inside of it. We didn't have headgear in there at the time.
Oh, I'd imagine not.
So,
it's just loose.
Whenever you'd headbang, the motherfuckers
fly off or spin,
flying around all over the place. So then me and Boone decided, hey, we need to figure something out. So I went to Lowe's and bought some of those splash shields.
Yeah. We
cut off the splash shield. And then that's what we attached to corrugated cardboard.
Stoner architect time started.
Yeah. That's the evolution of the bag. And then for some reason we decided, hey, we should paint them all like Rollo did.
Design them, make them individuals.
Yeah.
Kind of a Kiss theme.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
That's where Kiss pretty much fucking got everybody. I think you got your own thing going on within your band, you know.
The gimmick.
The gimmick, yes. Selling points.
But yeah, that was a good show, dude. Actually, I almost got in a fight in the parking lot because
you talking about the Tavern on 10th show that we played with you guys? Was that a Halloween show? Because I have the flyer.
No, I don't think it was.
But there's no date on the goddamn thing.
I don't think it was a Halloween show. I just think it was a show that was like.
I know it was a Tavern on 10th. It was us, you guys, and it was like October 10th or some shit.
Yeah, I don't think it was a Halloween show.
But I think that was the first time we ever played with you guys.
That was
our first show was at Tavern on 10th, but I don't think it was with them.
No,
I can't remember.
Our first show was Hunter Seeker.
Yeah.
Azure Shatters and Blood of Heroes.
Was that the Crossing show?
No, that was at Tavern on 10th. That was our
okay, I've got the flyer hanging in there.
Very first show. And Rob recorded it and it was recorded somewhere. But
because the one I'm thinking of, what we played with them, is that the one where me and you went to the bathroom and put blood on our head at Tavern on 10th?
That was a Halloween show.
That was the Halloween show, yeah.
That was the first night that we played.
There was other shows there, because I remember, who was it that dressed, is that the one that
Chop dressed up like Jesus.
Jesus! Yeah. And he had the Bible with Jaeger and two shots in it.
That wasn't the Fun Gone Wrong show. It was a different
okay, that was a different show then.
But that was cool. They were doing local shows.
Dude, I've got Tavern on 10th's best of. Really? Over there in that stack right there from where they did all that shit out there. It's got a lot of Rob and a lot of that shit.
They used to do cover bands too, because I was in a cover band back then. Cherry Bomb.
Yeah. Was that the one with Andy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Christina and Chunk Widget.
Yeah.
We did.
Willie Farrell?
we did a show there, a couple of shows. They didn't pay that.
See, there's a lot of history that a lot of people don't understand about in this area right now. We've been together a decade. We've gone through all kinds of shit.
We need more talented musicians because we make bands out of musicians. We recycle musicians around here.
Yes, we do. And they'll literally, at one time,
No, we do.
Squirrel was in 4 fucking different projects at one damn time.
Yep.
And it's
Steve-O holds
I don't know. Yeah, Steve-O holds the
currently
record.
Steve-O was like a 10 or something.
Steve-O, a.k.a. Steve Edwards, has the record for the most bands. This fucker drums for everybody.
Was he in 8 bands at one time or something?
He's even filled in during having those.
Some kind of
He filled in for us. The Harley Davidson show.
He's done a lot of fill-in stuff. That is the most talented active guy on the planet. I mean,
He could hear your shit twice and have it down tomorrow.
Yeah.
I just
blows my
listened to Greg
fucking
a
mind.
long time ago to get Steve. Well,
Now, Steve-O, in case you don't know, Steve-O is Cause of Ruin's active drummer right now after Derek Anthis departed the band. So a lot of people don't know that Steve-O is in that realm now with you guys.
yeah, Steve was like, "I'll do it anytime you guys need me, man."
Right.
So things weren't working.
So
out
he's a
with
full
Derek.
scale, he's active member now.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I figured
yeah.
as much.
He's
You guys
in-
got to grab his
He's
ass.
in like Flynn because we're writing songs with him. So
Right.
like he's
Right.
rewriting.
He's
drums
rewrote some drum parts on some.
Although we do miss you, Derek.
Yeah, we do
You
miss
need
you,
to come
Derek.
out and hang out at the fucking shit with Baldy.
he was actually up here at the Crossing show the other night and he jumped on the drums.
Did he really?
Yeah.
That'd have been awesome.
Come
And he
on.
nailed the shit, dude. I was like, what the fuck?
These working hands are hard to skin and bone. My blood, sweat, and tears, effortless I've shown. 'Cause these hard hands, they're worked to the bone. 'Cause these hard hands, they're worked to the bone. To the bone. Tired when I get home after breaking stones. My feet and hands they bleed to feel the boss man's greed. 'Cause these hard hands, they're worked to the bone. 'Cause these hard hands, they're worked to the bone. Cause these hard hands, they're worked to the bone. 'Cause these hard hands, they're worked to the bone.
Me and you had a little back and forth conversation about a few things. It was about the band a few weeks back, I recall.
I don't remember what it was.
It was about fucking Duplicity.
Oh yeah, you want
Yeah.
to come up and jam that?
You asked me to come up and jam that, and I'm like,
can jam it. I don't
no, I'm good.
No?
It's been a
We
long
don't
time.
play that song.
That's why I'm like, I don't even. It's
We haven't
good.
played that song in probably 2 years.
Yeah, probably since I seen you guys play at a crossing.
Just
Might be actually. I like
No, we were just spitting back and forth on it. There was nothing confirmed on it. My hands won't let me.
You know, you ought to try it with Steve and see if he can rewrite the drums or something. Make them. I'd do something. I don't know who knows.
It'd be a fun song just to watch it grow.
Yeah, it's an oldie but a goldie.
Right. You know I was going to bring up something to me. Come on.
Story time.
It's better than Dead to the Enemy Heat.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's why I said Derek should be here.
So I stubbed my toe in a heat bin at Chris's house one night and we recorded the song back.
The premature stages of the beast that is causing ruin now.
Hey,
Back then we barely had a name. Fuck, we couldn't even find a
Hey, can
drummer.
you grab me a Miller?
Is there a Miller in there?
Yeah, in the Dollar General bag.
We don't own the copyright to those words. There's no back. Oh, yeah, there is a back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back for it, weirdo. You spent too much time in the hood.
Yeah.
Hide it so they don't steal it.
Hey, are those tomatoes in there? No, it's beer, bro. You got a bag of tomatoes in there or something?
It's great. It's all
See, we don't care shooting the shit because we take beer breaks. Fuck y'all.
Beer break.
I hope
Thank you, brother.
they open them in front of the microphone. We don't care if they hear. Now I'm gonna get the beer that I gave Jeremy.
It's refreshing.
Yeah, I don't remember anything but Dead to the Enemy Heat event and Simplicity and the song Derek tried to do. He was singing.
Yeah.
The one where he sung by himself.
We had a demo.
Wait a minute. What?
What?
Oh yes.
Wait a minute. What?
Derek was our singer at that time.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, he told me about that. He was your singer at one time.
Yes, bro.
It's being story time. Commercial break. Dun, 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 dun. Dude.
Hey, folks, are you tired of trying to reach the top shelf of your refrigerator? We've got the Easy Grab. The Easy Grab 5000 is only $19.95, and you can get a second Easy Grab.
$5.99.
Yeah,
That's a deal.
Yeah, you out of your mind, man. It's $5.99.
$5.99.
You're out of your mind. It's Easy Grab. You can grab shit when it's really easy to grab with the Easy Grab.
Easy Grab sold separately.
Yeah.
Not responsible for accidents.
Don't hurt yourself with Easy Grab.
Causes cancer in California.
Of course it does. Cancer is caused in California.
He's back. All right, story time. Quick story time. So, the name Cause of Ruin has been around for quite a long time.
And please remind me how the hell it happened because
Yeah, how'd you
I
guys
got
come up with
tased
it?
and lost my fucking memory.
I met Derek through a good friend of mine, and he was wanting to put together a band, and I was wanting to jam around. I mean, my buddy knew I played guitar, and he was like, "Hey, you want something? I got a friend with jam, put together a band." I said, "I'm cool, man. Let's get together and just jam out." So me and Derek, we got together and was like, "Well, we need to find some people and get the ball rolling." And I'd met you through my brother, and then I hit you up.
I was working out at Kroger and came to your house.
Derek.
This was shortly after your dad had passed.
Yeah.
And I didn't see you. Like, Patty was like, "Come to the house, meeting." I was like, "Cool, awesome, fuck yeah." Because I'd been in fucking Driftwood and was like, "I'm so sick of playing that." I wanted to see what the fuck I could do, so I was fucking in search. Patty, Megan, you know that story, we're not going to go there. Fast forward, I see you get out of your truck, go up on the porch, and I swear to you, on my mother, it was just a silhouette. All I seen was this black shadow. Get out of the truck. You was driving that fucking big white Ford. Got out, went to the other side, grabbed your beer, walked up, got in the fucking porch, sat down, couldn't see shit. The porch light didn't work. The bulb was out, and all I heard was, "So you want to be in a band?" I was like, "Yeah, dude. Show up tomorrow. Woodlawn." Okay.
Be there or die.
Dude, I felt like I was gonna get shot if I didn't say yes. I didn't realize who I was talking to. I worked with Jeremy's family's mom and dad. His brothers and sisters I watched grow up their whole life. So we've known each other longer than he even knew. Like Josh was the first one I ever knew. Josh worked out at the same place I did at Country Cooking here in Mount Vernon.
He's my brother. I can call him.
Patty, I didn't know. I remember him and Jeremy playing in the front seat when his dad was getting gas when I was working with his mom, Thelma, at Country Cooking. She was a prep cook and I was a dishwasher.
I worked there.
Dave showed up.
Job.
Dave showed up to replace me as a dishwasher, his father, to replace me as a dishwasher, and I was going to go over to the fucking prep area and work with his mom, Thelma. So I've watched this fucker jumping around in a goddamn truck while his dad gassed him up.
Met Derek, met Chris, and then Derek worked with Dom and Kurt, who played music as well.
Yeah, I forgot about Dominic.
It was kind of the first full band, and that lasted a month.
If that, yeah.
The drummer came up with the name, which he's a doctor or something now. I don't know.
Yeah, he was going to be a nurse then, I think, or some shit.
Or something.
Phlebotomist, I believe.
And it didn't work out with them guys for some damn reason. They were I just didn't work out. So, and I remember this. I was sitting there talking, and so they're like, well, "What are you gonna do, man? You gonna go hang with those guys? You gonna come with us?" And I'm like, well, "Those guys are my friends. They're with them, so
Right.
see you later."
Oh, I remember what happened, but we ain't going to go there tonight.
And we jammed around for a while and had a drummer, and then maybe had a film. To me,
Yeah, we had Keith for a minute, but I remember the day Ryan showed up.
I met Ryan through my brother.
I remember the day Ryan showed up for practice, and you went to go take a shower.
I went to take a shower.
After
I got out of the shower, and I was like, "Hey, dude, you want to be in a band?" He's like, "I don't know." I'm like, come on, dude."
He goes to take a shower. Now, shut up! I'm telling this because this is my point of view. Because this was funny your book. Now, this place is a tiny trailer out in Nason, like out in the middle of fucking bumfuck to Egypt. The closest thing near you was a deer stand. We're fucking out there fucking jamming in the middle of winter with a fucking what's it fucking called? Wood stove. A fucking barrel turned into a wood stove. Okay, fucking we're huddled around this motherfucker practicing. Beer cans everywhere.
Need some crackers?
Beer cans and vodka. That's all we had.
I had beer, ramen, and eggs, but I always had beer. I never ran out of beer, ever.
Or the 5 bottles that were on top of the refrigerator.
That's in the bread category. Beer is so.
Well, vodka's a potato grip, so that's a vegetable. But yeah, we fucking practiced out there, and I remember Ryan shows up. He says what he says. You want to be in a band? Or him and Ryan are going back and forth and shit. And then Jeremy's like, "Well, think about it, motherfucker. I gotta go take a shower real quick. There's some fucking tail coming over, or whatever the case may have been. We may have been get ready to go to the bar. Practice was over. We didn't care."
Yeah.
Fucking Jeremy goes to the bathroom, or goes to fucking take a shower in the bathroom, and Ryan breaks out the solo to fucking No More Tears. Jeremy comes running out of the shower, half naked, with a towel half around his naked ass, and goes, "You're fucking hired." Looks at me and goes, "Chris?" I said, "I don't give a shit." He's like, "That's fucking sick." Ran back to the bathroom, got back in the shower.
Sign him up.
Yep.
We
It's
jammed
crazy.
around a little bit with Keith, but that never took. I mean, he just wasn't.
Yeah.
It didn't take off. He had other.
Wasn't meant to be then.
He had other irons in the fire, and I think we all dicked around and jammed just for a long time, but it never.
No.
I think it got real stagnant, never took off. So
I think
I was gonna work out on the road. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna work.
Was that
out
when
on
you
the
were
road.
doing the Ethernet or the ether tanks? Ethanol tanks,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
ethanol plants and shit. I missed playing music so much that when I was in Minnesota, I could have went to the Mall of America. Never been there in my life. I went to a guitar center. I bought an Epiphone Explorer, and I bought like this Line 6 amp, and I was like, I'm sitting in my hotel bored out of my mind because I don't have a guitar.
Right.
I'm like, I gotta fucking do something. Like it's in here, it's in my fucking blood. I gotta play guitar or something. I missed it.
Oh, I
missed it, so I came back, and then when I came back, I met Chop through the same person I met Derek through. And me and him threw the idea around. He's like, well, he wanted to kind of get back into something, so he asked if I knew a bass player. So I know a guy. He wasn't really doing nothing at the time.
No, I'm never doing it.
We dicked around, and then I remember this clear as mud that Derek had bought this little like $200 starter.
Yeah. I heard he was using shoes and boxes before he bought the kit. You were the one that told me
he
that.
actually got the kit.
What the
When
fuck?
he actually got the kit, I'm like, okay, maybe he's actually interested in.
Right.
Maybe.
Now, where you're going is going from,
Playing
just to let
drums.
people know at home that don't know who we are or anything like that, Jeremy, Bullock, Derek Anthis, and myself, started Cause of Ruin a long ass time ago. We didn't have a fucking clue what we were doing. The program I am using called Audacity just for this podcast, we thought we could use without anything, just plug straight the fuck up. Boy, did we have a fucking issue. We didn't know shit about shit. We had 4 songs. We played without a drummer. We only got paid twice. And one of them was Zach Wood.
Yeah, we played
birthday party.
We played a couple house parties out at J-Rod's. Jared was like, "Oh, I'll give you a case of beer. You guys come out and play your amp with no drummer." And we're like, "Okay, whatever."
And crazy shit
looking back
ensued.
now, at least we could have invested.
We earned our chops.
We could have invested in a drum machine or something.
True.
Or we
Could have piped it right through his fucking pedal.
Mic Greg up.
Right.
But I
It's
ended
just-
up getting with Chop and then getting with you. And when
Yeah, that's what I was
got
getting
off
at.
the
That
road.
this little broadcast here is literally the what Cause of Ruin is now. Like Greg and me
Yeah.
talked, and it was a different beast when I left. It wasn't even a puppy when I left.
No,
It's a beast now.
It gave birth.
It's a beast now. With the addition of Greg and the change out between Derek and Steve-O, it's definitely lined up rather nicely now. I think you guys are meshing rather well.
And it gave birth, and not fucking kicking you down the stairs. but
No, not Derek either.
It really gave birth whenever we got Greg, and we're like, okay, well, let's start writing more songs.
Yeah.
Because I think me, you, and Ryan and Derek jammed in that little shack.
I think there's like how many, like 4 songs you guys had.
We had about
When we
4
did
songs.
when we
brought back a couple old songs.
Yeah, we brought back 2 old songs, I think it was, and
Rest.
one of the old songs was actually kind of a half-assed new song that me and Jeremy had been toying with, and that's the party song.
That's
what we used to call it,
Oh yeah,
the party song.
Party song. We did that the other day.
Yeah.
Ryan knows that, Rick.
Yeah, what I'm saying is when I left,
Do you remember that
you
song
do
Rest?
it differently than what I do, and it was like, oh shit, I heard it, and I was like, I like what he's doing, I can do that too. That's easier than what I was trying to do.
I just call a guitar on that one.
I know, it's all, I can't
sounds
help but
better.
to fucking phase off. you know
Killing
what I mean?
Game and Party Song and Duplicity were the 3 songs.
Did you do Rest though? Did you jam that song?
What song?
How's it
It's
go?
weird. I can't hum it.
Hum the fucking guitar part.
It's like a Led Zeppelin.
It sounds like a-
Cashmere.
I don't think I did. There was only 2 or 3 that I wrote before Mom passed, and I was like, okay, I got.
So I'm kind of curious what
I went
bass line-
fucking left field when Mom died.
I'm kind of curious what bass line you use with that because
I don't think I've played with that. I'd have to hear it live. I'd have to hear it.
because
when you guys
I
jam.
wrote a bass line to Derek's drum line.
Right.
So with Steve-O now, it's completely fucking different. It's like God.
Every drummer is a
I've got to
different
write
beast.
a new bass line. I don't want to fucking do it. I'm just like,
Really, you don't have to.
So-
Really, you don't have to. If you know where his timing's laying, you can just write a note out further than you do the other. You see what I'm saying? You
it's
can
a-
write it out longer or
It's
cut
a,
it off
it's a
shorter.
strange song, but yeah, we don't play it very often.
Sorry, we went off in left field on bass riff.
I think that we don't play very often.
I love this.
It's one of those songs I could like get a loop pedal. Play my
You can
part.
walk off stage and come back home.
Right, right.
Take a piss, have a beer,
That's the song.
fucking give some high fives.
I think bass players have it easy sometimes because if you do have an easy gig, you could just literally sit there and fake it and have a loop running. You really could, and it would be beneficial to the fucking
Billy
song.
Vanilli.
Oh,
Billy Vanilli, bass player.
hello,
Not
1991.
yet. I haven't got a loop pedal yet, but
I have one, but I refuse to use it.
We started writing songs with Greg and then Derek, and then we played shows out, and we did that for a while, and we recorded and all that shit, and then Derek had his divorce and that.
Yeah.
But we still played with Derek. You know, even the Moonstock Festival, we still
Yeah.
played.
yeah, Derek was in
Thank you for the posters, by the way.
a lot of big shit.
We did some cool stuff with Derek.
Oh yeah, I'm not knocking Derek whatsoever. Me and him are where we want to be at this point. I think he's got a baby getting ready to pop up here.
Right,
shortly,
Derek
so.
didn't get fired from the band.
No, hell no.
He
I don't know
chose- he
anybody.
chose-
I don't know where that even came from.
chose
If it
to
ever
leave,
even.
so
Yeah.
he chose.
We knew it was coming,
That's all
so it
good.
was a really good. It was an easy
Yeah.
parting way.
I think it was
Even me being outside the network at that time frame because I didn't start up everything I'm doing right now until like before the after
we
that
all-
shit. He was
like,
like,
We asked
hey,
I knew
We're
that he
like,
was wanting to be
You
the
want to play
family.
drums? He goes,
But that was part of
"Fuck
his.
yeah."
That was part of his divorce too. He wanted to be a family. He wanted
right.
To have
I
a
think
family.
that's what he wants
He is
to do.
exactly where he needs to be. in life.
he is
Yes,
exactly
he is.
where he
Yes,
needs to
he
be.
is.
Exactly.
That doesn't mean he can't come hang out and have
No,
a beer
hell
with
no.
a brother or two. But
Yeah.
No, we put his ass
Soccer?
on stage the other day, so we was like, hey, Get your ass up there and play something.
That's kind of the funny thing is everybody is kind of wearing an
I think.
And the same with you.
I
If you want to
think-
play Duplicity with these guys,
Oh no,
You're
you're
welcome.
good. Have fun. Have fun. I'm retired. I don't give a fuck.
I hear you, bro.
I don't give a fuck. My
I mean,
hands hurt.
What I mean by that is like you got this going on down here.
Yeah, I love what I do. It's
Yeah.
easy. You guys come to my house and I get to drink. Fuck it. Let's have fun.
Yeah.
But as far as like playing music ever again, I don't know if I'll be able to do it or not because my hands. There's a lot of elements going on at this point that a lot of
I
people
hear
don't
you.
know about.
Me too, dude. Like my thumbs.
Oh, I've fractured my thumb so many times I can't feel the end of it anymore.
Like my hands fall
Like-
asleep.
I don't know if it's
That-
playing guitar or masturbation, but maybe it's both.
Well, I've fractured my thumb like 6 times at this point, and now I've got nerve damage to a point where all 3 of these fingers want to do this shit. Like they just fucking twitch every goddamn where. And then my face started twitching, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm like, oh great, something's wrong in my back. But on a better note,
Probably need some Pepto-Bismol. You'll be fine, dude. Don't worry about
I
it.
was thinking enema, but
Right.
might work out better. Some fucking pigeon shit enema.
No, but on the side note, like the local scene, if you're talking about local shit,
As far as what?
needs something like this.
We need a venue.
Yeah,
I think we need a venue.
more than
Well, that's what I was saying earlier. I'm not saying, hey, venue.
Now let me
hey,
pick your brain.
venues, you guys suck.
Let me
but
pick your brain on this. What would you guys think about a venue that literally was based off of cooler law? You don't have to deal with a liquor license in Jefferson County if you charge based on the cooler you card at the door. Meaning the person that is in charge of the actual building and the person that is at the door would be the only people held responsible for anybody being underage. And we fucking use bands. Yeah, well, you don't even have to do that. You can black X the fuck out of somebody with a Sharpie.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's your problem to wash
I mean,
it off later.
liquor license.
It's your problem to wash it off later.
Better idea. Instead of Xing with a Sharpie, pop brands.
No, yeah, well, fuck it. Why not? I like the smell of flesh in the morning. Who needs beer?
Ditto.
Yeah.
I'm good.
But I was thinking about using something along the lines of that and having a few people that I have lined up right now that have us out of live sound to set up a place that would be cooler law. You are under the age of 21, or you do not have a license that tells me you are of the age of 21. You're black X.
Yeah.
You want to come to the show? $5. If you want to bring a cooler, $10. If you want to bring your buddies, $20. 3 of you get in for $20. That's only $5 for 3 of you to get in with a cooler. I don't give a fuck if you bring in half a refrigerator. The Blue Mountain.
Are those mountains blue on that can?
Fuck yeah, they are.
It better be. I paid fucking good money for that and like killed myself getting that fucking refrigerator down here. It better work.
Hell yeah.
You got any questions?
I've always got questions. Where'd you get your start in the music side of your life? Where'd you start, Jeremy Bullock?
Like playing in a band or just playing?
What made you
instrument?
pick up an instrument? What made you? Who made you? I know who made you.
I know
pick
my
up an
mom
instrument.
said dad played like cowboy guitars and shit, like cowboy chords and stuff when he was younger. I was always had music growing up. There was a lot of country western shit like that. And mom was rock and roll and dad was country, so I got I got the best of both worlds there. And I think when I was 15. I asked my dad, I said, I want a guitar. He said, if you want a guitar, it's the only thing you're going to get. And I'm not the first person that this has happened to. There's a lot of famous people. I got an acoustic.
My dad bought me an acoustic when I
Bought
wanted
an
a bass
acoustic.
guitar.
And
I
a
wanted a
book.
bass guitar. I wanted
And
a bass
book
acoustic.
that had some songs. I was like, what is this shit? But I picked around on it, and then I lost interest in it. And I think when I started hitting puberty around 14, 15, that's when I really started picking it back up when I got to high school because I was hanging around people who played music and stuff. But like when I was younger, we didn't have cable, and then we ended up getting cable on the club.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
So I had
Cablevision, 99 channels,
So
and half didn't work.
If you're asking me, probably early MTV because that exposed me to a
What
lot
year
of
you think
cool
it was?
shit. Mid '90s.
Okay, mid-90s, you're looking at Alice in Chains, Nirvana.
Yeah, mid '90s.
Mudvayne,
Pantera,
Pantera, yeah.
Smashing Pumpkins, Nirvana.
Pearl Jam,
You know,
Soundgarden.
stuff like that.
The entire-
Even the early '90s like R&B stuff that was on
Boys to Men type.
BET channel.
Oh, I remember when BET hit.
And then the CMT channel
Oh, yeah.
was country, so my dad was like, "Turn on channel 38."
Yes,
Dad wanted to watch Dwight Yoakam or something. I don't know.
Shania Twain. Put it on 38. You're that Tiger Claw shit.
I wanted to play rock and roll. That's what I wanted to do.
AC/DC what turned me on to a bass. Honest to God, AC/DC turned me on to a bass. Korn. Well, I heard AC/DC late.
I say Korn.
You see what I'm saying? AC/DC has been around since the fucking early 70s.
As a bass player, I don't
So
feel
watching,
like AC/DC would be.
I shit you not. I remember
I
being
want to
at
be a
the
bass
park.
player.
AC/DC rocks.
AC/DC was an easy gig if you're a bass player.
Yeah.
Listen to that fucking. It's easy.
Really, if you listen to the bass lines, if they didn't have those bass lines, that shit would be boring. as
Oh,
fuck.
it'd be very boring.
But-
Very boring. Imagine chasing the guitar.
Yeah.
Imagine chasing, because there's a lot of no chasing anything. That dude's chasing the drums.
Oh yeah.
And
He's
making that guitar go
driving
pop.
the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
the
driving
whole
the whole
time.
song.
So to hear
I get
that,
it.
like the first time I heard it too, was also AC/DC Live, the double disc. Mine got broke. My brother bought me the single disc and had everything on it, and then I went and rebought.
But I
the
wouldn't
double
be
disc.
like, that's why I want to be a bass player.
No, it was simply because I already sang bass at choir. I was in church choir
okay.
when I heard AC/DC. How ironic is that bullshit? But
He's just like riding that shit.
yeah, it's like
Van Halen.
oh yeah.
Oh fuck,
We
dude.
played Running with the Devil the other night, and Greg's just over there laughing, looking at me, banging the E string on Running with the Devil.
I always wanted to do "Shout at the Devil" by fucking Motley Crue as a double kick song.
We have
Yeah.
four Van Halen songs. Panama.
Shit. Is this shit you just do at practice, or is this
Yeah.
shit you guys do live?
We got two of
Some
them
of
we
them
did
are live.
live. But
You
two
need
of
to
them
bring
were
Chop
live.
in and make his ass wear spandex and play the fucking keyboard.
pass.
Just to fuck with him. Fuck that. That'd be hilarious.
Aye.
I ended up getting my first electric guitar when I was 16 because I was banging on that acoustic. Well, I had a job, so I'm like, buy me an electric guitar. And I did. I bought me an electric guitar. It was a West Tone Spectrum LX. I had no business with a Floyd Rose.
Oh, my brother bitches about a Floyd Rose. I'm not a guitar player, but my brother says it's the worst thing in the world.
The first amp I got was a PV Rage 158, and a friend stole it out of a car for me.
What are friends for? Cheers.
Homies. Alright. Yeah.
He was like, dude, I know you like playing the guitar and you don't have an amp, so I got you one. I'm like, cool, where'd you get it? He's like, I found it in the car. I'm like,
You mean you stole it?
I found it in the car. It
I
just happened to be
found
in my vision
But-
and unlocked.
and I've had shit stolen from me, so I don't like that shit, but
Yeah.
at the time I was like, okay, well, thanks, bro.
That is, I found the MySpace account info for these guys today. This MySpace goes back to 2009. 2009, and it was
How'd you get your story?
yeah, well, where'd you start at?
Yeah. It's kind of a weird thing. Very strange. My Uncle Dave lived next door to me, and he played
Uncle
guitar.
Dave.
Well,
Is it the same Uncle Dave we know?
No, it's a different Uncle
No?
Dave. Dave
Damn.
Nelson. His name is Dave Nelson. But he played guitar. So I was like, I want to play guitar too.
Right.
Actually, I was like, you know what? Dave needs a drummer. Hey, Mom, can I get drums? She's like, no, but you can get a guitar. You don't want drums around the house, like banging on drums and shit. So got a guitar. Started playing guitar, I don't know, for 9 months or so. I started taking lessons and met Jim Hicks. And then we started a band, me, Jim, and Andy. I met Andy.
What was the name of it?
I don't know, what the fuck was it called?
Dick Scabs.
Well, the reason I ask is because everything I catalog everything you guys do. Every goddamn thing
it was
you
a
guys do.
stupid-ass name.
And
I
if
keep
I can
thinking-
find anything virally, because you God knows who puts what up.
It was a stupid. Well, at that time though, we're talking. I'm 14 at the time, so we played.
Was it just
Look,
you?
I found
Was it
shows
just-
from 1996.
It was
Was it just you, Hicks,
This is
and Andy?
early 90s. Yeah, it was Hicks, Andy, Francisco Arenas,
So is this like a
and my ex-wife, and Chris Venters, which is in
Chris Figures?
he's in Harry's band, his cover band.
Oh, Standingham?
Yeah, Standing Him.
Okay.
So we were all in a band together,
Still standing.
still standing.
Yeah,
that's
they
the
just
one.
recently stopped playing recently. Because,
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Standing
they,
still. Ah! There's another name.
that's wrong.
I thought it was funny.
I mean, back then, we fucking we actually got second place at the Battle of Bands, which is pretty awesome for a bunch of 14-year-old kids.
Right.
And we were playing against all adults in Centralia. It was like, yeah, I guess it was pretty fucking good, really.
That's not bad, really.
Yeah, not bad. Because, well, the band who won it, they played, what's that song? Riding the Storm Out by...
Right in the storm.
They had the fucking keyboard is like...
Oh, they went with it. They went with it, yeah.
And they played at the very last. Of course, they're the big band. It's like,
Right.
and we're little kids. Like, "Well, I guess we're not getting a trophy today. We're not getting that trophy. Actually, we're supposed to get a trophy, and Andy will back me up on this for the rest of our life. I know, because we tracked down that fucking lady. Hey,
How many years later?
was
How many
like-
years later? Was
No,
it
we-
right after, or was this like
Right after.
recently?
We-
I was gonna
this
say
was-
this happened like 2 summers ago. I'm
No,
gonna
this is
fucking
like when we were
piss
fucking 14 and 15, dude. We were tracking this bitch down. We're like, hey, where's our second place trophy at? You said you're going to get us a trophy. You didn't get us a trophy yet. We got a second place trophy coming still? Huh? And she's like, yeah, we ordered them. Well, how long does it take to get them?
A second place trophy.
Because that was back in July. This is September. This is bullshit.
Right. That's fucking funny as hell.
But I started playing guitar though. I went to bass because well,
Bass is easier.
No,
To me, it's easier. It feels
No.
like I don't have a problem.
Playing bass for him.
I started playing bass with 10 Story back
Oh God.
fucking 10 years
I
ago.
remember 10 Story.
Yeah.
Didn't we do a show with them?
Side story here. We did. We played with them at a battle of the bands.
For with SOC.
At 10 Story, 30-6, and us and some other bands.
Yeah.
That was when 10 Story was more original.
Well, this was a pop
Yeah.
show. I think it was a battle
Yeah, it was a
bands,
pop,
a
so
pop.
I think
Like
you
we-
guys might have did a cover.
I
we
remember
started-
them. I don't remember you being with them though.
No.
At that
I
time.
wasn't in the more original. When I jumped in with them, it was Mike, his name, I can't remember his last name. Mike left the band. They needed a bass player. I know John Glasscock. So he's like, hey, dude, you want to jam with me? Sure, I'll jam with you. So I had to learn a bunch of cover songs, and I didn't have time to actually learn them. So Missy's driving. I'm listening to the songs driving down to Stonefort, which is
Yeah,
another end of Illinois.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
fucking tip.
like just listening to the songs, like
Just
trying
the
to learn them real quick. And we get there, and I play them, and John's like, he's pissed. Like John Glasgow's like, dude, did you even learn those songs? I'm like,
Oh shit.
yeah, on the way down.
Oh fuck. I took a mental note, bitch.
So I was like, okay, listen, man, I'll try harder. Like,
Right.
I'll actually put some effort into it. And I come back and I can't remember the song that sold it. It was
You had a song called God Damn It? God Damn It, It's Jesse's Girl. That's
it
the
was,
song,
It's
isn't
a
it?
real popular song back then.
Yeah, we this was the Weird Al version.
By Muse, I think. But anyways, learned the bass line the right way. There's a bunch of pop slap bullshit in there.
Yeah,
And
shit
it's-
I can't do.
And as soon as I got done, they're like, "Hey, we'll be right back." Hey, you enjoy the band? Yeah. Of course, I know. Yeah, I told you bitches I could do that. Which I'd never played bass before in my life, so I'm like,
So you started with 10 Story and moved to what?
after that was
Don't fun got wrong.
no, it was another cover band, Cherry Bomb.
I remember Cherry Bomb around here.
Yeah.
You should too. Because there was a couple times when we were waiting to
We
get
had
booked.
the girl singer.
We couldn't get anything through SOC. Like literally nobody. Like Nick Hoffman come to one of our practices with Maria,
Yeah.
and come to our practice downstairs at Chop's house, and was like, "Hey, we'll put you on the bill. We'll get you guys started, but you have to throw us out there any way you can virally."
Uh-huh.
Jeremy fucking literally was like, "Chris, make sure every fucking thing we need to push for Under Secret gets pushed." And I pushed the fuck out of it as much as I could back then. I mean, Facebook was very
Wait, you
limited.
played bass and Cherry Bomb?
I thought you played guitar for Cherry Bone.
No, it's Sean
Willie
Quidgen.
Farrell.
Who was it that played guitar?
Sean Quidgen.
Sean Quidgen, sorry, bro, if you listen to this. You do look like a smaller version of Will Ferrell, but I love you, homie.
Micro Farrell.
Right.
I don't know you, bro. Don't try to beat me up.
But yeah, after that, then it was,
I'm old and feeble.
I think it was Fun Gone Wrong after that.
Was it Fun Gone Wrong?
In Wasco.
And then Washco.
Yeah, you're a man of many talents as well. I mean,
Yeah.
Jeremy did the whole thing with fucking SOC, and then when Casa Bruno started to pipe back up, and being with SKK, some kind of chaos.
I was in a short run with those guys, big time.
But it was a fun run. I watched you guys play many of those
Well,
shows,
I jumped on
and
the
it was a
SOC.
fun run.
Hey, I jumped on SOC for a minute.
Fuck yeah, you did.
'Cause,
I
like,
was grateful.
Like,
I went through burying my own. Look, I went through
know.
burying my mom, and that definitely
I
took
know,
some
that's
fucking
tough,
time
dude. I've
out
been
for
through
me.
it twice. I know. 3
Yeah,
times.
it sucks
I know.
dick.
Like, shit like that is bad. It's fucking-
Yeah.
Over the hills and through the darkness, going on right tonight, just like Beach Maker. Our blood is boiling to the sound of your voice. Left, right, left, locked and loaded. I can see your soul is fading as we speak. Soon you'll meet your maker. Bombs are flying, men are dying. Death is all around. The sound come and killing. I will be the one to bring you to your knees. Left, right, left, locked and loaded. I can see your soul is fading as we speak. Soon you'll meet your maker. Your soul is fading as we speak. Soon you'll meet your maker.
Check it out. Get happy. Party mode.
I was in a short run with them guys, man. 'Cause, I mean, everybody around here.
I loved watching you with SKK. That was some kind of chaos.
That
with,
actually makes a lot of
Didn't
sense.
get along with
That was some
Needles.
kind of chaos with Clarence Kellerman.
Jeff Howe, Brandon
Jeff Howe?
Graham. Well, you know.
Brandon just actually commented on the photo that Clarence took with his SKK shirt over there. He actually commented on it saying, "We ain't done yet, motherfuckers, so there might be a little resurgence. But we'll see what happens." That'll be funny as fuck to see
I
those
really
guys back
enjoyed
out
playing
again.
with those guys.
Dude, I'll tell you who I miss. And I don't know about Lutz, but I'll tell you who I miss seeing out about. Leon Ray and Sacrifice the Motherfucking Gods. To see a resurgence of those guys would be fucking
I have
epic.
Leon's number.
I talked to Leon about 2 weeks ago. He was wanting to do a song with me. He was wanting me to either sing on it or play bass on it. And you know me, I smoked for a long time. My throat's trash. I cannot sing. I sing, I will literally blow a vocal cord and be in trouble. Bass playing, my hands are shot. I'm done. It's not a big deal to me. I have enjoyed doing what we've done, and you know what I mean. We've played some fucking fun. We've had some fun shit. From Bajan and F-150s with vodka and fueled rage to winter nights of all of us trying to make it to Squirrel's nascent bungalow. In the dead of February when it snows 14 feet in the country but only 6 inches in town. Oh yeah, I've had a good time over here.
Beer me.
I definitely need a beer. We will take a break. We'll be right back.
And we're back.
We took a little shit break. We had shit to do, so it was a break.
There's actually snacks in the bathroom when you take a shit in there. It's kind of fucking nice.
Yeah, they're called peanuts. Don't eat them. They're pink.
No, the bags of chips underneath the thing. Was I not supposed to eat those chips?
No, not at all. That was potpourri, Greg. We smoked that later.
There is a
It's
Lay's.
called K2.
There's Lay's, a fun bag, chips underneath the thing.
That was David's fun bag.
Oh, sorry, Dave.
He's gonna beat my ass for this.
I love Doritos, man. Those are nice.
All right, so whether or not you found that funny or not, we don't give a fuck. But Squirrel, Jeremy Bullock, what's the funniest shit you've ever seen while being booked to a show for the evening?
We played a show at the Crossing. It might have been one of the Middle of the Mountain shows or whatever.
Here in the Burn?
Yeah. And it was Chop's birthday that night.
Oh shit.
So Mark
We're gonna talk
came
about
out-
Mark.
Mark
Yes,
Washington
yes.
came out
Yes.
with a bra and a tutu and makeup on.
This is
I
a
mean,
true motherfucking story.
he
Mark
gave Chop-
Gabe.
he gave
Is his
Chop-
last name Gabe? What's
McCowan.
Mark's last name?
McCowan.
McCowan? Why do I think
He gave Chop a lap dance. That's probably the funniest thing I said. One of the cooler
He
things
broke
I
the
said
chair?
was at our CD release party with SOC. Damn it. Rob had, as Sacrifice of God had a song that was called Kill Room. It was like a
Yes.
nod to the Dexter series.
Dexter series, where they did the kill room
Yeah.
plastic bag shit. Yeah.
So Leon had this fucking pantyhose over his head. And he had
I have a
fake
photo
knife.
of that,
He had
yeah.
a fake knife.
Yeah.
And Rob come in with a sweater and another knife and killed Leon on stage, kind of, with a fake knife.
I don't think I've ever seen this, and I played in that band.
Yeah, that was probably the funny things that I've seen on stage.
That's
Probably.
fucking awesome.
But the one with Mark giving Chop a lap dance, I was like, this is the funniest thing.
Was that the one where he got in trouble for being up on top of the fucking the roof of the stage out back?
No,
His birthday?
that was-
Yeah, he cut his hand open, I think, that night. I'm pretty sure that was yeah, he ended up doing a lap dance on the chair with Chop in it. It was a lawn chair and they broke it.
I could actually, we could talk about Mark's stories all day with shows. 'Cause
Oh, dude, Mark's retarded. I love
Dude.
that motherfucker to death, though.
Mark with Fun Gone Wrong.
Mark
all the time.
at Fubar
Oh, he was
is
hanging
the
off
funniest
fucking tree,
nights.
dude.
Yes, the funniest night we all remember this.
It's
The
the
spider
spider
monkey. Yes, the spider monkey.
Fun Gone Wrong's first show at fucking Poplar Place, he jumped on the fucking rafters. we're talking 30 feet in the fucking air he's hanging.
Jesus fuck.
With a bag on his head too on top of that.
Oh my God.
It was actually Missy's bag. It's a pink bag.
Yeah.
My design, like my face design, but a pink bag. And that motherfucker just like sailing it. No big deal. Hey, I'm drunk as fuck. What's up?
Derek stuck a fucking crossbow in his face at the Harrison Nut House.
Oh shit.
He was in the fucking window looking through the fucking front room, and he come climbing through the window, and Derek thought it was Chop. So Derek ran across the fucking street at Harrison Nut House where I was at. Chop was below me, and Derek was above me, or above his neighbor across from me. We were both in our upstairs apartment, and apparently fucking he thought it was fucking Chop. So he ends up running back across the fucking street, sticks a crossbow, like say Chop is the laptop. He was like this, had it right in his face,
shit.
touched his nose with it, woke him up with it. He's like, "You ever get in my window again, I'm gonna fucking kill you." I was like, "Dude, what the fuck?" 2 days later is that video we shot where you went in there and woke up Chop with a weed eater.
That was a good time.
That was a fun night.
I think he was always hungover as fuck.
Yes, he
anyway,
was.
So I'm like, hey, let's wake him up. I had this electric weed eater, battery powered weed eater, so I fucking weed. He was fucking like, what the fuck, man? Oh my god, my life, why? Yeah, thank you.
Miss that fucker too. Lutz,
I've been thinking, I can't.
what's the
think
funniest fucking shit you've ever seen happen? It doesn't even have to
Probably
be.
something with Rolo. He was always
Yeah, dude, Rolo's a fun
Let's
motherfucker.
talk about Rolo.
Don't throw him under the bus too
No,
hard.
we're gonna talk about Rolo's
Dun, dun, dun.
birthday show at his birthday show at the Moose in Salem. So
Was that a show we played?
it was for Chewy's benefit. His
Oh,
first-
shoot, that up there?
No, the first benefit. That's
Okay.
the second one, which that was a good one too. But the first benefit, it was actually on Rolo's birthday. So we pick Rolo up. We get him a pint of tequila. We get him 2 tall boy PBRs.
Oh, Lord.
So by the time he gets there, he's pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say he's loose.
But he also reminds everybody it's his birthday too.
Oh, I'm sure he
So what
does.
happens when?
As so does his, bandmates.
So what happens when somebody says, "Hey, this is my birthday"? You can get a shot.
Yeah.
Fun gone wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you this though: the motherfucker fell down on his ass and still continued to shred the guitar better than any.
He's better than me because last time I got hammered and tried to play, I figured out that you can't play air guitar as a bassist. You suck at it royally.
I turned your bass down.
I mean, he's playing on.
Yeah, my gear got thrown across the fucking bed of a truck.
I turned your amp down. I'm like, oh god, this is horrible. That's
No, I'm talking about the fucking crossing show the night I got arrested. Yeah, that was a bad one. I was playing air guitar
Anyway.
for 45
Well,
minutes.
he's playing on his back, and because he can't stand, but he can still shred. Just like burning through these solos like nobody's business, but he just can't stand up.
Oh,
Not gonna
yeah.
happen. No, that's probably not the funniest. The funniest thing was with Ken's story. We were playing a show, and the guitar player Kyle, there's a girl with a holding top on. And of course, her kids are like bouncing around. And he's like, "Hey, whip him out." Gets on the mic, whip him out.
Who said this?
Kyle Morris. Way back.
Right.
She whips her boobs out, and he goes, "We see these things, and they look like fried eggs." He goes, "Whip them back in." Horrible.
Friday, that was cool.
Horrible. I know there's like I don't know. There's so many funny things that happen.
Oh, it's been crazy watching all the stupid shit that happens. It doesn't even have to be something that happens to your band. I mean, literally, it'd be something you've seen somebody do. Because I've watched people like fall the fuck out. I've seen people fucking fall over. I've seen people drop their beer on themselves. It's been fucking just retardation shit. I've watched people fucking wreck into each other's band. One night we were leaving an SOC show at Pops, the side stage, and we were getting our shit together. I think Chop had just pulled off after getting his PA stuff that he wanted and pulling some of my stuff with it. I think he took my guitar home, my bass. And me and Chop watched a bus back up and hit a Volkswagen. A Volkswagen Beetle, one of the newer ones.
Right.
Watched this bus right straight back up into it and crushed the windshield. We were dying laughing. It was funnier than hell. But I don't know if Chop remembers it because he was like inebriated to the fire. The funniest shit seems to always happen to us when we're fucked up.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think we need to do around here right now? I mean, it's Southern Illinois. It's a 618 area. We're right dead middle between Springfield and the tip of Southern Illinois.
We need a place, man. We need a nice hole in the wall. Doesn't have to be fancy. Just need some sound equipment. The roof don't need to leak.
Well, we need feedback.
It
from
can leak
fans.
if it wants to. We don't care.
Feedback from fans too.
Feedback from fans. Let's.
Yeah.
What do you guys want? What the
Yeah,
fuck do you guys
really.
want?
Where you guys at? Let everybody know your website.
What do you want us to do for you guys? Because we're here to play for you. What do you guys want?
Feedback from a lot of people, not just people that play in bands, people that don't play in bands.
This is an interesting concept, but people who do not play a musical instrument see bands differently than people who play in bands.
Yes, that is a big one to touch on.
Because when I listen to a song, like the new Slipknot song, I'm not listening to the song. I'm like, how the fuck they playing that?
Yep.
How they doing this?
Well, you're a guitar player and a bass
Right.
player.
So
somebody like
as
me
a
that's a bass
musician,
player.
we have a curse. We're kind of cursed.
Yes, we are,
can't
because we tend to
enjoy-
chase what our favorite part is.
We can't enjoy music like regular people do.
No.
So let us know what you guys want. Like, let us know, because we're fucking retards. We play music. We can't enjoy it the same way you guys do. Which I love music. Don't get me wrong. It's different for us than it is for regular people.
And there's a lot of people that want more out of it. There are people that would love to see us play locally once a month. It's just getting booked up is kind of a pain in the dick. You know, there's not a lot of venues around that want to book up local hard rock acts. You know what I mean?
Especially coming from, like, where do you live at? Are you in Salem still?
Centralia.
You're in Centralia? So
Centralia.
you're in Mount Vernon, you're in Centralia, the rest of your band's in Mount Vernon?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I don't mind
in
traveling.
Mount Vernon area, for those that don't know, Mount Vernon, you've got 3 fucking choices. And 2 of them, one of them might be able to pull it off. And that is the Spot Tavern down by Continental Tire here in Mount Vernon. They book some rock bands, they book some other bands. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, hit them up. Hit them up. You guys ain't played there? Hit them up.
We never played there, so I'm down with whatever.
Bring some friends along, because I know Sons of Cain would be a good backup for you
Not
guys.
just metal bands either. We'll play with it.
No, you guys are hard fucking rock.
The other
I would
night-
say hard rock, heavy metal.
The other night there was
Does that be a
acoustic
good-
acts, and then we finished the show.
Do what?
There was, the other night there was 2 acoustic acts, you know, and then we finished the show.
Is that the Crossing show?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're actually going to be the light band on the 27th.
Yeah, we're gonna be fucking light beer. Everybody else gonna be dark.
Everybody else is stouts. Everybody else is stouts.
Right.
Yeah.
We're light beer.
Hey, I love Syraxis. Syraxis is
Yeah,
fucking
I'm down.
out there now, dude. It's. I said it the other night. It's like literally listening to fucking Sacrifice the Gods and
I know.
fucking.
I'm excited, really. I think this is going to be a good show.
Dude, they're fucking insane. You're gonna love them live.
yeah.
We are playing the ABC Pub October 26th.
Is
I
that-
got that book.
What time does that one start?
We're doing the whole show, the whole night.
Yeah, what time does it start though? Let everybody know what time it starts.
9:30.
9:30.
We're doing cover music. No,
Greg covers face.
no, seriously.
No, we are.
No,
yeah.
No, I'm not disrespecting
This
it.
was
no.
kind of everybody. We all came together and we're like, we're gonna do some.
I would
cover
hope so.
music
Yeah.
to fund our musical endeavor because original bands don't get paid.
No.
A cover band can go out and play all
You
night.
have to do whatever you got to do to make sure
and
you pay
make
for your shit.
$500, $600, $700, right?
Yep.
So we're like, fuck it.
I'm
We're-
seeing the network
We're doing
change.
a half and half, man.
That's why I was getting at with Shipley. I was telling Shipley that I was starting to see the network change in this area where we're starting to learn a little more smarter tactics within our own business. That
Making
makes-
money.
There's
Okay.
ways to make money and
But you
use that
rewind
money
that-
to.
okay.
No, you use your ability to cover a song or a series of
10
songs
stories to do this all the time.
to pay for your endeavor.
Right. We paid for an entire JBL sound system
Yeah.
with cover music.
Something I wish we would have learned
We're
years
originals. We're original band back then. Like we were originals back then, but
Yeah.
we enhanced our money making ability with cover music. I mean, and then
And the ability, if you're talking about Funk and Wrong back when you were there, it literally, we noticed a change in, and this is no disrespect to the current Funk and Wrong or anything like that.
No,
I
absolutely.
noticed a change in pitch as far as their video quality went. But that was at a time where they went into a different subject matter. That subject matter being a industry that wanted to put money, but take money from that
Shit
particular
costs money,
band.
bro.
Yeah, but we were talking earlier about what I'm talking about here. They got shafted. But I'm talking about when Lutz was with them. You watch any video that they had at that time, they were fun videos. They were very fun videos. I could tell where the product was coming
Low
from.
budget.
Who made those videos?
Low budget.
Who made those videos?
Low budget can be fun.
Oh, it's always fun. Look at fucking Psycho Stick.
Dude,
Their shit is the funniest shit to watch.
Those videos back in the day were cheesy as fucking shit.
But they worked.
What?
It was about the audio quality. They
They
were
were
looking at shit that was just literally like, if
We
you
got
were
hit over the head with a
stoned.
guitar, and that was like, we got more.
I get paid to watch these videos today, and I'm like, that shit's funny as fuck.
You got Rolo playing fucking lead guitar over a Plinko board. Who the fuck does that? That's fucking retarded. And then Mike, and actually, we didn't have this is not green screen. This is all fucking Like, hey, I don't
Retro
know how to
scan?
I don't know how to use this Photoshop fucking shit.
Was that the retro scan option where you could like overlay?
Actually, it's Sony Vegas.
Is it Sony Vegas?
So
Okay.
I did a fucking green screen thing, and the layover.
Yeah, you could emulate.
You had to go
back
out
then.
and, like,
you had to have an emulator code and a key code.
Yeah,
and fucking
by hand,
placement
you had to
code.
key all that shit
Yeah,
out.
you had to key it out hardcore.
And if you look, well, the video's not up anymore, but if you looked at the video, whenever it panned him through that Plinko screen, you could also see his mic stand from Pops.
Going with him? Is he going with him? Or?
What the hell? I'm like, man, this is cheesy as fuck, but man, it's kind of good. I like it.
Right, the old school was always fucking fun. Like, I mean, all three of us have seen Gogata's movie they did, where it was like literally over
Gogata's
2
awesome.
years
The
of touring.
the DIY.
Yeah,
video.
the Gogata movie, and literally it's like a 7 or 8 part movie. I actually tried to push it all together and fucking put it through my YouTube Movie Maker to give them a solid release of it, to
Right.
give them a full movie. But that was the kind of shit we all got used to. Like, I remember going to see, I got my start in music, since we're going to go into see, I don't think I've ever said about it. I got my start in Driftwood String Band. Was my brother Tony Ward.
Fire on the mountain.
He played a acoustic guitar, mandolin, and a fucking banjo. They called him the banjo tickler. Justin Torres on mandolin and acoustic guitar, and fucking the same thing as Tony, the banjo. And then you had Jake Bowen on acoustics, which was literally nothing more than djembes, maracas, and fucking any kind of hand drum you could give him. Even a Cajun drum, whatever the case may have put them over there, or Cajun drum, as they enunciate it correctly. But we started out playing like Bob Marley covers, Eric Clapton covers, and shit like that. And then it was just flat out jam sessions where we had our own shit. Like we had a song called Green Tea. And my bass riff literally bump, 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 ba-da. And I thought I was the shit. But we had members coming from St. Louis that were like doing light shows. And we're eating mushrooms by the fucking half quarter.
I like mushrooms.
Our buddy, dude, I love mushrooms. I watched Kurt Cobain give me a cussing I'll never forget. But I remember eating a half quarter bag of fucking shrooms, going up on stage, fucking frying balls, hitting the peak, puking, set my bass down, paid for my tab, got back in my vehicle, drove like, oh, yeah, like, what the fuck am I doing? But it was just an insane moment. But I started with a string band. It was literally no more than jazz fusion. And then I met him, and we started. If it wasn't for Jeremy and Derek, I would have never learned how to fucking tune a bass. Never.
I play metal, motherfucker. What you
Never.
do?
No, I will never forget when you left to take off to travel to work. When you traveled to work between Cause of Ruin and Spirit of Chaos, I'll never forget you fucking taking off and doing that shit. And I was like, fuck, I feel like I'm left alone now. I did not know what the fuck to do with myself. And then you came back. You had some. You made some fucking dough. You and Frog, you bouncing around everywhere, and fucking made some dough. Came back home, and you were like, "I want to set up something fucking heavy." And I was like, "All right, let's do this."
I wanted to play metal, and I just wanted to be.
You loved what you did. You loved what you did. It doesn't matter if a guitar was in your hand or.
Playing metal.
That's all that matters. A guitar had to be in your hand. That's the way you've always been. That's the way I've always known you. You've always had to have a goddamn guitar in your hand. I remember many a times me and somebody else would try to talk, and I'm like, you can't shut him up. He's louder than us. But you've always had a riff. You've always had a riff, and I've always enjoyed being able to match that riff when time was needed. So, cheers on that one. It's nice to have you here.
It's always about the riff and the idea. Everything else.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody else just filled in the gap.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I got this riff. And then Derek would come up with a beat, and he would come up with a bass line, and then maybe a hook.
Well, I mean, if you remember back in the early days, it was me and you. And then Ryan came aboard, and it was like, fuck yeah, I could chase Jeremy. Ryan can do whatever the fuck he wants. And we were doing good with that. But like he said, when I left, it wasn't even a puppy when I fucking bounced. When SOC was done doing what we were doing, we tried to push Cause of Ruin back again. And my mom passed away, and I was like, I'm out. No big deal. I'm out. You guys fucking pushed it out. And me and him had a conversation like not even a month ago. It was literally the best fucking chord I could push. and it was not the beast I left behind. It was a puppy then. It's a beast now. You guys are doing damn good with the
Greg
pushing.
had a lot to do with the song arrangements when we started writing with me, Derek, Greg, and Ryan.
As far as writing, or as far as like live shows?
When we started getting together and writing ideas, like I got a riff, and I would have like songs structured out, like, hey, I got this, this, and this. Well, no, let's not use that, because let's use this for a chorus and that for a pre-chorus.
Right, setting up an arrangement.
Greg's kind of the backbone behind arranging and structuring. He's a lot better at it than I am, and we'll go back and forth, but at the end of the day, it's what's right for the song. So,
Right.
and now we got Steve, and Steve's even better. So
Steve is...
you know,
Yeah,
Steve
that
and
fucker
Greg-
is definitely seasoned.
Yeah, Steve and Greg have bounced back and forth for a lot longer, so it's definitely.
Yeah.
It's a new beast.
You know
And
what?
it's nice to
kinda
see
cool,
because
though.
you guys are pumping out songs like Tic Tacs.
It's kind of cool because like me and Steve, we're in Washington together, so we already know how we play together.
Yeah, you guys have got a background with each other. And with you two have a background in the rhythm section, and you and Ryan
Makes
have a
everything
background in the
fucking-
original section.
Rhino horn.
Oh yeah, dude, it's got to be a
Nice.
serious rhino horn. Rhino horn, horny rhino horn.
They're trying to tell you, it's like, oh, this is cool, but it's like it just didn't fit the bill. So we go whatever with what works.
Right.
It's just one of the, we got a new song we've been working on for quite a while, and
It's still getting hashed out.
it's still getting hashed out.
You know,
Some songs will come like
We're missing
that,
a riff.
and some will.
we're missing one riff.
We need a hook or something.
No, it's not. It has to.
I think that's
Sometimes you got to chase it. You know what I mean? Like literally listen to it, chase it in your head.
The song "Not Okay" that was like.
Yeah, that was a
practice.
weird one. That was a weird one. There was a lot of drama. We're not going to get into real quick. There was a lot of drama in that part of Spirit of Chaos. And me and Jeremy, obviously, if you don't know,
that was an emotionally based song, and it just happened real.
it happened without even trying. Like I showed up, Jeremy was just noodling. I showed up, and he's practicing at our jam pad back in the day over at his place over there on 4th Street.
The first song we wrote was probably Truck Stop. That one came pretty easy.
Yeah.
We have a song called Truck Stop Indian. And it's about a truck stop Indian. The singer from Skybell was like, dude, man, that's pretty cool. Hey, what's a song about like a truck stop Indian? Hey, I mean, there's no deep, elaborate meaning behind it. It's just, it's about a wooden truck stop Indian. I'm not a great lyricist. I write shit about, like, oh, okay.
Your vocals have always been easy to maintain.
Yeah.
I remember
I'm
Party
easy
Song.
I'm easy as pie, baby.
Right before I bounced, Party Song, I think, was the last thing that I ever fucking tried to write to.
Rick Bear,
And it was a riff you
y'all
did.
smoke dope.
Yeah, that's what you.
Everybody come on together.
I'm pretty sure that's what you
Have
still
a good
broadcast
old
at this
time.
moment because I've got video of you saying "Smoke weed, drink beer," and then you know. It's a good song. You've always been one to push out a riff.
I got riffs.
You got riffs and you got roofs. Riffs. Brutal.
Steve will just start playing the drums and let's fucking go into it.
Steve needs to fucking pick up a bass and Lutz needs to hit the
He
drums.
can play guitar.
That'd be funny. Oh, really? I
I was
did not
gonna
know
say,
Steve
don't-
could play
don't-
guitar.
Don't throw me on the drums.
Fuck that! I want to see you on the drums.
Put me over on the guitar.
He's already got the guitar and all that shit. I want to see you on drums again. It's been a while since anybody has seen you on drums. And only a few of us knew you played drums when you started.
No.
Hey, what about Odium?
Here's the
though?
thing. I
have been told that this fucker sold.
Drummer. I'm not a drummer. I sold a drum kit to buy my first Les Paul.
Yes, you did. A Les Paul
that's
you
where I'm
still
at.
own.
I'm staying there.
Yeah.
I'm staying there.
But I still think this fucker could throw down on drums if he ever wanted to. More of a Dave Grohl kind of thing.
What's that thing you always do when you go on drums? You're like,
Dude, he does the same rhythm. Bum, bum, pop, bum, 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 pop, bum, bum, pop,
that
bum,
fucking
bum,
hi-hat
pop.
thing you always do.
Oh yeah, bum, bum, pop.
Oh, yeah. That's all I know.
Every time he gets on the drums, he plays the same fucking
Yes.
note.
Derek would make fun of him. He'd sit on the floor and be like,
That's all I got.
"It's all good though."
That's all I got.
Hey, but what about Odium?
What about Odium?
Yeah.
I miss Odium. What happened to Odium? Mark.
Yeah.
Mark.
And Ray. Fucking
Yeah.
Raymond.
Fuck those guys.
Raymond's like, I can't practice except on Sundays. at my house between the hours of 7.
Were you playing bass or guitar for them?
I was playing guitar.
Were you playing guitar
Yeah.
for them? Fuck, I'm feeling on bass. I need a project.
Yeah.
Mark, hit us up, you bitch. We'll bring in Shipley and make it real fun.
Yeah.
We've been bringing squirrels. We need a band. No, we need a super group around here. No, listen. Fill-ins. We're all playing. You're
Actually,
off that night. Hey, if we were all playing, you were off that night. You can't tell me you wouldn't come up and fucking do a little diddly. It cost you 10 minutes and made you $50. Shut your fucking pothole.
10 minutes, $50.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Not bad, actually.
I'll pass.
Break it down on the time. Cause of ruins what I'm doing is where I'm at.
I don't blame you.
You know,
Just throwing it out there. There's
stupid. Keep it simple.
yeah, he says that religiously.
If the stars ever align for things to happen, then I roll with it. But till
No,
then,
I actually harassed him at one time to be like, "Hey, dude, let's do Odium. Let's get Odium going." Ask Ryan.
ask Ryan.
Ryan don't like to play metal.
No. I remember that from back in the day. He always wanted to keep it very old school classic, and I respect that.
No, Ryan's a
I respect that.
amazing
He is a
guitar player.
classic guitar playing little motherfucker.
Yeah,
Needs
I
some
miss
spandex
him.
or something.
Put a banana in his
No,
pants.
he don't. He needs to
Get you a banana, Ryan. Get you some spandex.
I can see
pants.
Ryan in 20 years having the Zach Wild beard, and we're gonna end it on that moment.
Any more questions? Anything?
This is it, brother.
All
right.
This is it. So say what
Have
you
a
need to
nice
say.
trip. See you next fall.
Check
Okay.
us out on Reverb, Facebook, Spotify. Definitely Spotify us.
Yeah, Spotify the fuck out of us.
Check out the SIMM page. Support local music.
We're gonna shoot logos for all that here in a minute.
And do all that good stuff. So,
Right.
Yeah.
You good?
Oh God.
This is Baldy, and I've been shooting the shit with Cause of Ruin.
Oh hell no.
Thanks, guys.